A very good morning. Today we'll take the journey of the hero further, and we've spoken about the first three stages, which were the ordinary world, the calling, and the rejection of the calling. Today we'll talk about the fourth stage, which is meeting the advisors. Now a hero in his last stage had taken a leap of faith. The hero, who's actually not a hero at this present time, is just one of the ordinary person, has kind of let loose of his control and has decided to take a journey of a seeker. He had been a seeker all his life. We all are seeking something. It's just that we do not know. And in that seeking, we keep experimenting. We keep experimenting with different, we just keep experimenting. And that would mean absolutely different things for different people. Because we truly do not know what we are seeking. And even to know that what we are seeking, you need to experiment, right? And a lot of people just spend their entire life in seeking, and without even knowing, they end up their life that what exactly they were seeking. But some who are awakened to that seeking or what they're seeking, they start their hero's journey at this stage. So this is the journey where they have started to walk the unknown. They've taken the leap of faith, where the healing journey starts at this point. So what happens is, when you take one step, the universe will give you 10. It'll take 10 steps towards you. But the thing is, the first step is very difficult because of course it's the unknown path. But once you take the first step, at this stage, you start seeing, you start meeting that unknown. The unknown is kind of, it unwraps for you. You'll start getting signs and synchronicities, right? Now, the universe always talks to you in terms of frequency, numbers, So this is that stage where you'll start seeing numbers. You'll see some numbers which are just following you like crazy. And at a point, they'll become so evident and so prominent that you won't be able to even take it as just coincidences. You will understand that there is something different happening with me, right? And at this moment, you also feel that, that maybe you are going mad. Maybe you're just hallucinating. You're just going crazy because it is something magical. It is something which is a bit different, but this is the first step. Now, at this stage, you will meet your guru. You will meet your mentor. You will meet an advisor who has walked the path of the hero archetype and who has been through this journey of hero, who has been through this journey of healing, who has found himself and now is ready to give others, right? And that you are one of those others. So there are a couple of things more. These advices, or these your sense of what we discussed in the 3D, 4D, 5D video. This is that 4D introduction to the 4D world. You start seeing signs in your dreams. You'll start seeing, you'll activate certain psychic abilities that you have. We all are multidimensional beings and we all have psychic abilities. It's just that we are so connected to the 3D world that we have kind of pushed these psychic abilities. Of course, some of us have more of those psychic abilities, but it is something which is present in all of us. How dormant it is in you, that is based on how, I would not say how trapped you are in the 3D, but how involved you are in the 3D. The more you are, in terms of chakra, if you're more in your lower chakras, you will be more, not in tune with your psychic ability or the lighter body. More you are in tune with your upper chakras, you're more in tune with your psychic abilities, right? So, what happens at this time is that, the universe is starting to give you tools to walk this path, because you have taken that first step that, yes, I'm ready and I'm ready to walk this, right? So, the universe will open up things for you. Now, when I say you will meet your mentors, there are two parts to it. One is that you will meet mentors, and the second part is you will meet the god or the goddess. We'll break these two in two parts. So when I say that you'll meet the mentor, it might just start with a book, right? It might just start with a quote. It might just start with a movie. It might just start with something which is very tangible, which is very physical, which is very 3D. Because we are very logical beings. We are very we stay in the 3D, so we are very logical beings. We need proofs, we need things which we can understand. So the universe will give you that also. So from that one book, or maybe a mentor or a guru, depending on remember those three ways which Krishna says, the four ways basically, the bhakti yoga, the jnana yoga, the karma yoga, and the raja yoga. This is that stage, right? And all of this is actually connecting with your inner voice, because the inner voice is the one which is guiding you, right? It'll guide you to the perfect mentor, the perfect thing that you need, the perfect tool that you need in your journey. And this is the stage where you meet your physical or your non-physical guru. Now see, I'll tell you a very interesting thing. So if this is your life, it's going like this, right? At each, I do not like when somebody, because I do tarot and people do come to me and they ask me that, what will be my future? Can you just tell me what will be the output of so and so? It's really hard to tell people that, there is no one future for you. Future is not written yet. Even if it exists, it is not written in stone, because we have these multiple timelines which are working, right? Based on what choices I make at this point, I will just switch to the timeline that is there. All the timelines are present right now. I might be living all those timelines right now at the same time. I know this is so I'll keep it very, very, very grounded. Basically, if we understand that the choices will take me to the timeline that I am going, right? So there is no one future. My choices right now will decide which path I will be going, right? So how can tarot or any divination tool tell you that what is the future of? Yes, it can guide you. Yes, it can very specifically tell you that if you stay in this particular energy, you will probably make these choices, because it is predictable, right? And based on that, of course, this is the timeline that you will be getting. But please do not get fixated with this particular timeline, because we are unlimited beings. My choices at this point will decide my highest timeline or the lowest time that I would go to. So by knowing your future, you are restricting that particular timeline for your own self. Don't do it. Instead, look for the highest timeline. What is it that right now, if I take action, I can reach my highest timeline? Because that is available for me, right? And this is what traps us, right? I'm sorry I got out of the topic, but the thing is, this is also very important. Now, going back to the gurus or the mentor, at this point, see, when I am talking about the hero's journey, this is all that I have from my own personal journey that I'm sharing. uh, we all are on our path of seeking enlightenment, whatever you call a hero's journey. And I am here just giving what I have been through, what has been my journey, and from my experiences I'm sharing it out. So for me, what I believed was that I was never looking for a guru. The synchronicities had started, the things I was getting, there were a lot of tools that I started getting at this stage. But the thing is, I was looking for a physical guru because I knew that maybe I need a physical guru, but I was not getting. And at this stage, a lot of people do get their physical guru, and they come in their life because the guru is seeking you, not you are seeking a guru. Of course, you are seeking the guru, but the guru has already decided to come in your life, right? It's just that when the time is about when. And what happens is that at this point, you will find your guru, right? And for me, what happened was that the physical guru was not getting manifested only. I was not getting, and there was probably one huge, doubt inside me that maybe I do not need a guru. And I know there are multiple things that will happen to you in this, crazy things will happen to you. And then I got my non-physical guru. And getting a non-physical guru is something which is at a different level, because it's just that your inner voice, right? Your inner voice is saying that there is this guru who's there for you, but you do not see anything in the physical environment. And as I already spoken about it, that this is a crazy journey. uh, you are doubting your own self also. Then I kept doubting myself, that how can he be my guru, right? And I kept getting signs and signs and signs and signs, but I was not really, it was not sinking in, until one day, in physical form, he pulled me to a particular place where I had a it was not magical, but yet it was magical, right? It was like I was pushed to visit somebody unknown, and they had my guru's big picture, huge picture, and she took me to the room and she showed me that probably he's called you here. And I was like, oh my god, this is like I wanted a sign, and this is like a huge sign to me. And that was the time that I realized that the non-physical gurus also exist, and they are there for you, and they will show up, they will come to you. So this is the first aspect of it. I think the second aspect, I have to take it tomorrow because the video has already become huge. But the second one is when you meet the god or the goddess, which is exactly inside you, right? Because we are yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow, because it's itself is a huge topic to talk about. From today, Gupt Navratris is starting, and this is also something very close to my heart. I'll be writing about it. It's about the Das Mahavidyas, and yeah. So have a lovely, lovely weekend. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.